Hello to my honorable lecturer at Qian and my dear friends. My name is Qian from 2PISMP RPT2. Today I'm going to present about Task 4 Project Product for course MTES 3352 Introduction to Mathematical Reasoning. Non-routing problem. A non-routing problem is a complex problem that requires creativity or ingenuity to solve it. These problems usually have been approached in multiple solutions and have no simple answers, such as open-ended questions, scenario-based challenge, and mathematical puzzles. Through the process of solving these questions, students enhance their critical thinking skills, refine their mathematical reasoning ability, and build the resilience required to succeed in mathematics. Iconic representation. Gemro-Brunner framework of inactive, iconic, and symbolic representations is highly important. Problem-solving ability is closely related to the representation made. Iconic representation refers to image-based thinking, where visual representation plays an important role in helping students understand the represented information through using models and pictures. Visual elements such as charts, geometry shapes, and diagrams to convey mathematical ideas in a clear and intuitive manner help students visualize abstract concepts, understand complex relationships, and solve problems more effectively. Our question is taken from TIMSS 2011 4th grade Mathematics Concepts and Mathematics Items. The name of the question is Trading Cards. The topic we have chosen is based on the application of reasoning in numbers and operations. Let's see the questions. The town fair had a booth where people could trade cards. One animal card is worth 2 cartoon cards, and 2 animal cards are worth 3 sports cards. Some children went to the booth to trade cards. Brett had 8 cartoon cards to trade for sports cards. How many sports cards would he get? To solve the question, we are decided to use Polya method. Polya method has been introduced to solve mathematical problems and guide students to make stage and steps in solving problems and also to complete the result by looking back. There are 4 stages which are understanding the problem, devising a plan, carry out the plan, look back, and reflect. For the first stage of Polya method, understanding the problem. Depending on the question, we need to determine the quantity of sports cards that Brett can acquire in exchange for his 8 cartoon cards. The trading ratios provided are 1 animal card for every 2 cartoon cards and 2 animal cards for every 3 sports cards. Next, devising a plan. This question can be divided into multiple steps. Initially, we should determine the number of animal cards that Brett can acquire with his 8 cartoon cards. After that, calculate the quantity of sports cards Brett can obtain with the animal cards he acquired. We decided to use iconic representation by using diagrams to solve this question, so that students can facilitate problem solving by helping learners visualize the problem and identify potential solutions more easily. The third stage of Polya method is carry out the plan. First, we should analyze what the cards represent in the question with iconic representation by using diagrams, which is 2D cards. So here got the 3 cards. The first picture represents animal card, the second is cartoon card, and the third is sports card. Based on the diagram below, they are representing the ratio of trading the animal cards and the cartoon cards. An animal card is worth 2 cartoon cards. It means that 1 animal card is equal to 2 cartoon cards, as shown in diagram. Besides, they are also representing the trading ratio of animal cards and sports cards. 2 animal cards are worth 3 sports cards. it means that 2 animal cards is equal to 3 sports cards, as shown in the diagram below. Now we are using iconic representation with the pictures of cards. Based on the situation in the question, Brett now has 8 cartoon cards, as shown in the diagram below. Brett would like to trade these 8 cartoon cards to sports cards. However, he doesn't know how many sports cards will he get in this deal. With these trading ratios given, we cannot just exchange them for sports cards by using cartoon cards directly. We have to do some various steps, such as trade the cartoon cards to animal cards and trade the cards again to the sports cards. With the trading ratio of the animal and the cartoon cards, we can use the iconic representation with diagrams, which is cards, to make the process of trading the cards slowly and one after another, as it helps students to be more clearly until Brett gets to trade all of his cartoon cards to get the animal cards. Let's look at the diagram below. I would like to exchange the cartoon cards to animal cards by using 1 by 1 method, which is 2 cartoon cards is equal to 1 animal card and 4 cartoon cards will equals to 2 animal cards. And continue, 6 cartoon cards are equals to 3 animal cards, and lastly, 8 cartoon cards will be traded for 4 animal cards. Brett now has 4 animal cards after trading in the booth. After that, we can use the cards to make the process of trading the cards again slowly and one after another again based on the trading ratio of the animals and the sports cards. Here representing 2 animals cards are worth 3 sports cards. Hence, 4 animal cards are worth 6 sports cards. After 2 times of the process of trading the cartoon cards, animal cards and also the sports cards, Brett used 8 cartoon cards to trade for 6 sports cards at the booth. Therefore, the answer is 6 sports cards. Last stage of Poya method is look back and reflect. An animal card is equals to 2 cartoon cards, so the ratio of animal cards and cartoon cards are 1:2. With the ratio of 1:2, if Brett trade the 8 cartoon cards to animal cards, it will be 8:8, means that they will have 1:2 and 8:8. Hence, we can do the division of consequence from these 2 ratios by using 8 divided by 2 is equals to 4 and multiplication the answer with the antecedents. 4 times 1 is equals to 4, so that Brett can get 4 animal cards. After that, 2 animal cards is equals to 3 sports cards, so the ratio of animal cards and sports cards are 2:3. With this ratio, Brett trade the 4 animal cards to sports cards, it will be 4:B. Do the division of the antecedents from these 2 ratios by using 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2 and multiplication the answer with the consequence, which is 2 times 3 is equals to 6. In a nutshell, we found that Brett obtained 6 sports cards in trading for his 8 cartoon cards. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching.